as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Peak flow.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go.
They can't hang with us. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check, 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 check. Set, Shoot.
Then we're going to 53.
Kill. He got it.
Then we're going to 54. Why here?
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
45.
Second and 6. At the 26-yard line.
Check. Crunch. Rush in.
26.
On second down, it's Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Back and go full strip. Check. 36. Undercut.
Here we go. 54. Going to 54. Why here? Here we go. 26.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 72 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Forbath, the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Falcons nothing.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Hey, free players.
No. Off.
General West.
Here's Ryan to throw. Buying time to his left. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we have...
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Side.
11. Got him. Hey, South.
Back at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things.
And look at this. It's a fake. call it a gain of 5. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Check, check.
We're going to 53.
Run for Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
47.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Shit, shit.
26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
We're going to 52.
Check this.
26.
First down, and it's Pollard again. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. On 3rd down, it's Pollard, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Watch the safety creep.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, 60 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Falcons 7.
Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie. Space.
On 1st down, Ryan looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones, 68 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. Now it's Ryan. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Slam. Check 3.
Go to 54. Ryan.
Spot. No. Slam.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
25. Check 25. We're going to 53.
45, Mike, 45.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. 26.
Prescott from the gun. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
54's Mike. Check. Watch it.
Ryan. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. To throw on 3rd down. Ryan. And he's got a man. Calvin Ridley. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. The pass from Ryan complete to Freeman. Pass the trot. Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman. 45 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And maybe some indecision on what to do, and they're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion. Force an incompletion and force another punt. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
I got you. Check 9, check 9. Check 52. Out. Go to 54. Go to 54. Ryan. 26.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Complete to Jason Witten. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Let's go. We got this. Check. Gun. Hey, check. Buzz.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
54, South. X3, 218, chopper. Check hot route. Hot. 54, South. Watch the twitch.
Now Ryan on first down. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Go team, spill.
Safe.
Now Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. Robert Quinn, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
Kill. Begin.
39.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. Open man, it's Stacker. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Here we go.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
54. Bandit.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check. Watch. 54. Come on, baby.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Check.
He's
39.
He's checking crack.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within 1 score.
Yeah, and that looked to be good the whole way. But that is a big break here in the fourth quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Tighten up. Alert flare.
We're going to 54. Line in. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Line in. 26.
On first down, Pollard. And some room to work. 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Check. Lucky.
We're going to 53.
Check 26. Hey, check 24.
We're going to 54. Line in.
Kill.
We're going to 54. Going to 54. Line in. 26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Down, ready, back 25.
Let him know.
21. Ready to go.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to wind up and got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Caught by Jones. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run, Devontae Freeman. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check, watch 54.
51, down. Get up.
Here's Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage.
Woo! Let's get it.
And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th.
Hey, 59, ready.
Watch out. Check right 54. Hey, Zoo.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet? On the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Cowboys are able to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Don't be scared.
They'll run on first down. Pollard, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played the responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Then we're going to 53. Hey, kill! 47.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hustle.
26.
Prescott to throw. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Everybody, 47.
I smell fear in that offense. Check nickel. Check three. Watch safety green.
Then we're going to 52.
SOS. Check 37. Check
26.
On third down, Pollard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
2 yards on the play.
One last shot now for Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season,